Tanks, the powerful combat machines on land, have always been symbols of each nation's military strength. But have you ever wondered which are the most massive tanks ever built? Today we will explore a very fascinating topic together: the top 10 largest tanks in the world.
10. T90S. The T-90 is one of the modern main battle tanks in the inventory of the Russian armed forces. It was produced in limited quantities in 1993 and officially entered service with the Russian army in 1995, based on the initial model codenamed Object 188. The original T-90 is a deeply modernized version of the T-7B, incorporating many design features from the T-80. It was initially named the Upgraded T-7B, abbreviated as T-7BU, but in 1992, it was renamed the T-90. The T-90S stands out with a weight of 46 tons and large dimensions of 9.5 x 3.7 by 2.2 meters. This tank has an impressive operational range of 550 to 700 kilometers and can reach speeds of up to 65 kilometers per hour. The main armament on the T-90S is a 125mm smoothbore gun with an autoloader, enhancing its artillery power. Additionally, this tank is equipped with secondary weapons including a coaxial PKT 7.62mm machine gun and a Cord 12.7mm anti-aircraft machine gun, providing effective battlefield protection. The T-90 is the main battle tank of Russia, developed and upgraded from the T-72, and is currently the most modern tank used by the Russian infantry forces. The T-90 uses the turret and 1G for 6 sighting system from the T-80 tank, and it is equipped with a new engine and thermal imaging sensors. Additionally, the T-90 is fitted with laser warning technology, an EMT7 electromagnetic pulse system to neutralize mines using a magnetic field, and the Stora infrared jamming system. Each T-90 tank is valued at $2.70 to $4 million. It is the first tank in the world to be equipped with a 5-layer protection system. Before the advent of the T-1 for Armada, the T-90 was considered the tank with the best defensive capabilities in the world. The EMT-7 mine countermeasures system was also tested on the T-90, but it has not been widely installed on operational T-90 tanks. 9. Type 90. This is the main battle tank of the Japan Ground Self-Defense Force. It was designed and manufactured by Mitsubishi Heavy Industries to replace the Type 61 and complement the current fleet of Type 70 for tanks, and it entered service in 1990. As a result, the development of the TKX-MBT prototype began between 1976 and 1977. The overall development was carried out by Mitsubishi Heavy Industries and the Technical Research and Development Institute. The tank stands out with a weight of up to 50 tons and dimensions of 9.7 x 3.3 by 2.3 meters. It has an operational range of approximately 350 kilometers and can move quickly with speeds of up to 70 kilometers per hour. The main armament on the Type 90 is a 120mm smoothbore or HM gun with an autoloader, enhancing the tank's artillery power. Additionally, the Type 90 is equipped with secondary weapons including a 7.62mm coaxial machine gun and a 12.7mm anti-aircraft machine gun, improving its self-defense and combat capabilities on the battlefield. The tank incorporates various types of ceramic armor. The frontal armor is highly sloped, increasing its protection against armor-piercing rounds. all other parts of the hull and turret use vertical armor. Additionally, the tank is equipped with a nuclear, biological, and chemical protection system, an automatic fire suppression system, smoke grenade launchers, and a laser warning system. The Type 90 is a tank developed and manufactured entirely by Japan through a collaboration between Mitsubishi and the Japanese Defense Agency's Research and Development Institute. Two initial prototypes were introduced in 1980, followed by improvements and for new models in 1988 equipped with a 120mm autoloading gun. A Type 90 tank costs approximately 790 million Japanese yen, which is equivalent to about 7 million United States dollars. Apart from training exercises such as the annual live-fire training conducted by the U.S. military at the Yakima Training Center in Washington State, the Type 90 has never been deployed overseas and has never been tested in combat. 8. K1A1 Type 88. The K1, also referred to by American engineers as the Type 88, is the main battle tank of South Korea, designed by Chrysler and Hyundai Precision Industry for the South Korean Armed Forces. The tank's design is based on Chrysler's M1 Abrams technology and was tailored to meet South Korea's specific requirements. The K1A1 is an upgraded variant of the K1 main battle tank, equipped with a 120mm smoothbore gun designated as the 40 for caliber gun, along with electronic devices, ballistic computers, fire control systems, and improved armor. Hyundai Rotem produced a total of 1,511 K1 and K1A1 tanks from 1986 to 2011. It is equipped with a range of weapons, including a 120mm main gun, a coaxial 7.62mm machine gun, a 7.62mm self-defense gun, and a 12.7mm machine gun. This tank is used by the South Korean military and designed within the country. Additionally, the K1A1 Type 88 is equipped with modern accessories such as day, night thermal observation equipment, hydraulic bottom tank pump, laser rangefinder, daytime TV camera, digital ballistic computer, NDC protection system, and fire detection system. The tank has a crew of 4 and is protected by standard armor against small arms fire and shell fragments, along with advanced Chobham armor. Weighing 53,200 kilograms, the K1A1 Type 88 has a road speed of 65 km per hour and a cross-country speed of 45 km per hour, with an operational range of up to 500 kilometers. The tank measures 7.47 meters in length, 3.59 meters in width, and 2.24 meters in height. The K1A1 Type 88 plays a crucial role in the combat capability and defense of the South Korean military. In 1985, South Korea initiated a plan to upgrade the K1 as per a previous contract. General Dynamics Land Systems responded with an upgrade model featuring a 120mm smoothbore gun similar to the M1A1 Abrams. Towards the late 1980s, South Korea received numerous intelligence reports indicating that North Korea was acquiring T-72 tanks equipped with 125mm smoothbore guns. These intelligence reports turned out to be inaccurate for many decades thereafter. However, at that time, the concern was valid because the 125mm smoothbore gun could fire at longer ranges and had greater penetration capability compared to the 105mm rifled gun. As a result, the South Korean government directed the Agency for Defense Development to develop a new type of tank equipped with a 120mm gun in response to these perceived threats. In 1988, the Agency for Defense Development initiated research and development activities, officially partnering with Hyundai Precision Industry in 1991. On June 19, 1995, the United States and South Korea agreed to export the K1 tank to third-party countries during defense negotiations. 7. Leclerc. The Leclerc tank is manufactured by Jaya Industries, now known as Nexter, France. The AMX-56 is named after General Philippe Leclerc de Houclac. He commanded and led the 2nd Armored Division of the Free French Forces towards Paris during the liberation battles of France, which was occupied by Nazi Germany during World War II. The name AMX-56 is actually inaccurate. The Leclerc tank entered service with the French Army in 1992 and with the Armed Forces of Abu Dhabi of the United Arab Emirates in 1995. The Leclerc Mk2, which features improved software and engine control systems, began production in 1998. The Leclerc is designed with a weight of 50.5 tons, a length of 9.87 meters, a width of 3.71 meters, and a height of 2.53 meters. The tank is equipped with thick armor, combining steel, titanium, and Nara, which protects the crew from enemy weapons. The Leclerc is armed with a 120mm CN1 2.0-26/52 smoothbore gun, capable of firing 120 by 570mm NATO rounds. The gun barrel is 52 calibers long, allowing for a higher muzzle velocity, thereby increasing lethality. Additionally, the tank is equipped with a 12.7mm coaxial machine gun and a 7.62mm machine gun. The Leclerc utilizes an 8-cylinder Wurtzilk diesel engine producing 1,500 horsepower, enabling the tank to achieve a maximum speed of 72 km/h and an operational range of 550 km. Its hydropneumatic suspension system provides the Leclerc with high mobility, allowing it to traverse difficult terrains and maneuver flexibly on the battlefield. Development of the Leclerc began in 1971, prompted by France's recognition of the shortcomings of the AMX-30 tank compared to new Soviet tank designs. After years of research and testing, the Leclerc was introduced into the French Army in 1992. The Leclerc has been used in French military operations, including conflicts in Afghanistan and Libya. The tank has proven effective in combat, demonstrating superior mobility, firepower, and defensive capabilities. The Leclerc tank is among the most advanced main battle tanks in the world, designed with cutting-edge technology and formidable combat capabilities. It stands as an icon of France's military strength and plays a crucial role in the nation's military operations. Currently, the French Army operates nearly 300 Leclerc tanks, with an additional 52 ordered in November 2001, bringing the total to 406 tanks. Delivery of these additional tanks was scheduled to be completed by 2006. The United Arab Emirates has also placed orders for 390 tanks and 46 armored support vehicles. Delivery to the UAE was completed by May 2004. 6. Type 99G. The Type 99, also known as ZTZ-99, is a third-generation main battle tank of China. It serves as a replacement for the aging Type 88 tank, which was introduced in the late 1980s. The Type 99 MBT is China's first domestically mass-produced third-generation main battle tank. It combines modular composite armor and explosive reactive armor to defeat tandem charge warheads. It features a 125mm smoothbore gun capable of countering a TG-MIS, high mobility, digital and optical systems. This tank is equipped with the ZPT-98 125mm smoothbore gun, capable of firing various types of ammunition including a PFSD-ST, HEAT, Frank-HT, and ATGM anti-tank missiles. An automatic ammunition loading system enables the Type 99G to fire continuously at a high rate, providing a dominant edge in combat. In addition to its main armament, The Type 99G is equipped with a heavy machine gun QJC-8A 12.7mm and a coaxial machine gun 7.62mm, providing self-defense capability and support in combat. The armor of the Type 99G is classified with welded turret and composite, aeromodular armor, enabling the tank to withstand various weapons including armor-piercing shells and anti-tank missiles. The armor of the Type 99G is classified with welded turret and composite, aeromodular armor, enabling the tank to withstand various weapons including armor-piercing shells and anti-tank missiles. Based on the T-7 chassis from the Soviet Union, the Type 99 entered service in the People's Liberation Army in 2001. The Type 99 has been the cornerstone of China's modern, mobile combat capability, with over 1,200 tanks produced over the past decades. The Type 99G exemplifies the significant advancements made by China's defense industry. However, it still faces some limitations, such as its considerable weight, which hinders mobility in complex terrain. Additionally, the electronic systems of the Type 99G have not yet reached the level of sophistication found in modern Western tanks. Dear friends, we've now explored halfway through discovering some of the largest fighting machines in history. But have you ever wondered why humans create tanks that are so massive? I'd like to hear your thoughts. In your opinion, what's the most important factor determining the size of a tank? Is it the need for greater firepower, or perhaps the desire for thicker armor? Or maybe it's to make a psychological impact on the battlefield? Please share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the rest of the video. We'll continue to explore the top 5 largest tanks, and I assure you, you'll be surprised by what's about to be revealed. 5. K2 Black Panther. The K2 Black Panther of South Korea is designed by the Defense Acquisition Program Administration and manufactured by Hyundai Rotem. The tank's design began in the 1990s to meet the strategic requirements of the South Korean military's reform towards high-speed maneuver warfare, focusing on network-centric warfare. Mass production commenced in 2013, and the first K2 tanks were deployed to the South Korean Armed Forces in July 2014. The vehicle named Black Panther features a flexible defense system against missiles and anti-tank weapons equipped with an intelligent shock absorption system. It achieves a road speed of 70 km per hour. According to developers from the Defense Acquisition Program Administration, the K2 can swim across rivers up to a depth of 4.1 meters using an air snorkel system capable of firing with high stability while swimming. The K2 tank is equipped with a 120mm L55 smoothbore gun, an automatic loading system, a coaxial 7.62mm machine gun, and a 12.7mm K6 heavy machine gun for air defense. It has a crew of 3 and weighs 55 tons. It features specially designed armor capable of withstanding various anti-tank weapons, as well as a flexible defense system against rockets and aircraft. The K2 tank's armor-piercing ammunition is capable of engaging targets up to 3 kilometers away with an accuracy of 50%, and this accuracy increases to nearly 95% at a range of 2 kilometers. The ammunition for the K2's main gun is reportedly capable of penetrating the frontal armor of North Korean tanks. The K2 is equipped with an advanced fire control system, including a target acquisition and engagement device developed by the Samsung-Thales joint venture, as well as an advanced battlefield management system for active defense. Some versions of the K2 main battle tank will be equipped with Russia's Arena Active Protection System. The K2 is powered by a 12-cylinder liquid-cooled gas engine producing 1,500 horsepower. Additionally, it features smoke grenade launchers for concealment mounted on the sides of the turret. According to South Korean defense officials, the K2 tank was intended to replace the aging K1A1 and M1A2SEP tanks from the United States, and it was planned to enter service around 2011 with approximately 680 units. 4. Challenger 2. Challenger 2 is a third-generation main battle tank serving in the armed forces of the United Kingdom, Oman, and Ukraine. It was designed by the Ministry of Defense, with a prototype ordered in December 1988. Although Challenger 2 shares some external similarities with the Challenger 1, advancements in design and technology mean that only about 3% of its parts are interchangeable with its predecessor. Challenger 2 operates with a crew of 4 members, including a commander, gunner, loader, and driver. Its primary weapon is the L3OA1 120mm rifled gun, an improved version of the L11 gun used on the Chieftain and Challenger 1. The tank carries 50 rounds for its main gun, along with 4,200 rounds of 7.62mm ammunition for its secondary weapons, a coaxial L9 for a 1EX3 for machine gun and an L37A2 machine gun. The turret and hull are protected by second-generation Chabham armor, also known as Dorchester. Powered by a Perkins CV1 to 6 AV1 to diesel engine, the tank has an operational range of 550 kilometers and a maximum road speed of 59 kilometers per hour. Challenger 2 ultimately replaced Challenger 1 entirely in the British Army's inventory. In June 1991, the United Kingdom ordered 140 Challenger 2 tanks, followed by an additional 268 tanks in 1994. Deliveries of these tanks took place between 1994 and 2002. The tank was introduced into service with the British Army in 1998 and has since been deployed in operations in Bosnia and Herzegovina, Kosovo, and Iraq. As of now, the Challenger 2 tanks have been confirmed destroyed in operations, with one tank being destroyed under Ukrainian control during Ukraine's counteroffensive in 2023. Oman also placed an order for Challenger 2 tanks in the 1990s, with 38 tanks delivered and completed by 2001. Additionally, some Challenger 2 tanks from the United Kingdom were delivered to Ukraine in 2023. Since its introduction in 1998, the Challenger 2 has undergone various upgrades aimed at enhancing its protection, mobility, and firepower capabilities. These efforts culminated in a major upgrade design known as Challenger 3, which is set to gradually replace the Challenger 2 starting from 2027. 3. Leopard II A6. The Leopard II is a third-generation main battle tank of Germany. Developed by Krauss-Maffei in the 1970s, this tank was introduced in 1979 and replaced the earlier Leopard 1 to become the mainstay main battle tank of the West German Army. Different versions of the Leopard 2 continue to be operated by the armed forces of Germany, as well as by 13 other European countries and several nations outside Europe, including Canada, Chile, Indonesia, and Singapore. There are 2 main stages of Leopard 2 development. The first stage includes tanks produced to the Leopard 2A4 standard, characterized by a vertically flat turret front. The second stage, starting from the Leopard 2A5 onwards, features a wedge-shaped add-on armor on the turret, among other improvements. The main armament of all Leopard 2 tanks is the 120mm smoothbore gun manufactured by Rheinmetall. They are operated with a digital fire control system, laser rangefinder, and advanced observation and night vision equipment. The Leopard 2 is equipped with a twin-turbocharged V12 diesel engine manufactured by MTU Friedrichshafen. In the 1990s, the German army deployed the Leopard 2 in peacekeeping operations in Kosovo. In the 2000s, Dutch, Danish, and Canadian forces deployed their Leopard 2 tanks in Afghanistan as part of their contribution to the International Security Assistance Force. In the 2010s, Turkish Leopard 2 tanks were involved in operations in Syria. From 2023 to 2024, Ukrainian Leopard 2 tanks participated in operations in the Russia-Ukraine war. K2 M1A2SEP Abram. The M1 Abrams is a third-generation main battle tank of the United States, designed by Chrysler Defense and named after General Creighton Abrams. It is designed for modern armored ground warfare and is one of the heaviest tanks in active service, weighing nearly 73.6 short tons. The M1 Abrams introduces several modern technologies to the U.S. The initial models of the M1 were equipped with the M68 105mm gun, while later variants were fitted with the Rheinmetall 120mm 44 gun designated as the M256 under license. Developed from the failed MBT-70 project, a joint effort between the US and West Germany intended to replace the outdated M60 tank, the M1 Abrams has three main operational versions: M1, M1A1, and M1A2. The Abrams was slated to be replaced in the US Army by the M1A2SEP mounted combat system, but after the cancellation of that project, the Army chose to continue operating and upgrading the M1 series for the near future, focusing on enhancements to optics, armor, and firepower. The M1 Abrams was introduced into service in 1980 and has served as the main battle tank of the United States Army and previously the United States Marine Corps until all U.S. MC tank battalions ceased operations in 2021. Modified export versions have been utilized by armed forces in Egypt, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, Australia, Poland, and Iraq. The Abrams saw its first combat use by the United States during the Gulf War. Subsequently, it was deployed by the US in Afghanistan and the Iraq War, as well as by Iraq in the fight against the Islamic State, Saudi Arabia in the Yemeni Civil War, and Ukraine during Russia's invasion of Ukraine. 1. Merkava Mark IV. Merkava is a main battle tank developed by the Israeli Defense Forces Armored Corps. Current versions of this tank are considered equivalent in capability to the M1 Abrams, Leopard II, and Challenger II. The current version of this vehicle also shares the MTU Euro power pack with some MBTs. Its development process began in 1970, and its first generation, the Merkava Mark I, was officially introduced in 1979. For main variants have been deployed. As of 2023, the Merkava Mark IV Barrack is the latest version. The Merkava was first extensively used in the 1980 to Lebanon War. Its name Merkava comes from the IDF's initial development program. This tank was developed by Israel's Ministry of Defense's Merkava tank program into armored corps, with most of its components manufactured in Israel. Merkava is designed to maximize crew protection. Hence, its front armor is reinforced, and its engine is positioned at the front of the tank, unlike most other tanks. The Merkava Mark IV is equipped with a 120mm smoothbore gun. In addition to its main armament, the Merkava Mark IV is outfitted with a range of secondary weapons, including a 12.7mm machine gun, a 7.62mm machine gun, a Mk19 grenade launcher, and a 60mm mortar, providing self-defense and support capabilities in combat. Powered by a MTU 12V 883 twin-turbocharged diesel engine generating 1,119 kilowatts, the Merkava Mark IV achieves a maximum speed of 64 km/h on roads and 55 km/h off-road. Its torsion bar suspension system enables flexible movement over complex terrain. With a fuel capacity of 1,400 liters, the Merkava Mark IV can operate continuously for 500 kilometers. Advanced air conditioning and air filtration systems ensure crew comfort and effectiveness over extended periods of operation. With the engine located at the front, this arrangement aims to provide additional protection against direct attacks, absorbing some of the force from artillery shells and bullets, especially for personnel in the main body of the vehicle, such as the driver. So we've covered the top 10 largest tanks in the world together. From the colossal war machines of World War to two modern designs, each tank is a testament to the ongoing development of military technology. These tanks impress not only with their size, but also with their incredible firepower and combat capabilities. They demonstrate a delicate balance between firepower, protection, and mobility, crucial factors in modern warfare. However, tanks are not the only armored vehicles on the battlefield. In the next video, we will explore the top 10 most advanced armored personnel carriers in the world. These vehicles play an equally vital role in transporting and protecting soldiers on the battlefield. Are you curious about the most advanced technologies applied in modern armored personnel carriers? Stay tuned for our next video to learn more details. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel so you won't miss out on upcoming interesting content. See you in the next video.